We're talking all things Scrum Master. We're talking all things crazy, good. What's up? Leave me a comment down below. We're live on the air. It's been a couple of days that we haven't been doing this, so I thought, you know what? Today would be a good day to do this. So, for everyone joining. But if you have any questions, feel free to fire away. You know the drill. You guys know the drill. So, anything that you want to ask, any questions regarding Scrum Master, career coaching, anything, possible problems that you're having in the workplace, anything along those lines, we want to hear this. We want to talk to you guys. I want to hear some of these things because the more questions you guys ask, the more valuable the stream is for everyone going forward. So I'm just going to wait so a couple more people join us, but I think it's going to be a good live stream. We always get good questions coming in from all around the world. So please, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to jump in on the air and ask me anything that you guys would like to ask. So yes, first question of the day: what is the new set of courses? So guys, the new set of courses that are coming out, we do have a few. We do have a few coming out. So if you're interested to check them out, drop me a message on my WhatsApp 00447783984701, and you'll be directly talking to me there. So you can feel free to drop me a message there, and I'd love to hear what you guys' opinions are on what those new stuff is. And and so yeah, let me know if you have any questions, anything that you want to ask. Feel free to write a comment down below. It's always good to have these sessions. But one of the things I've noticed is that a lot of you are taking Scrum Master certifications more than ever. A lot of you are doing this. But I'm also noticing that a lot of you are taking Scrum Master training from the wrong providers. And I feel that you guys are probably missing out on all the value add. So you really need to start looking at yourself and going, what do you actually want? Is it just, you know, is it, is it just the certification that you're looking for, or are you looking for something more? Are you looking more to this? I think a lot of you are suffering from this. That a lot of you are opting out for cheaper training, cheaper options. And by you doing this, you're actually suffering yourself at the end of the day, because not only are you picking things which aren't going to do you any favors going forward, you're actually just wasting your time. And because you're wasting your time, you are suffering in this regards, and you're wasting your time. Why not spend that time elsewhere? Why not spend that time in a place whereby you can have a much more productive, going for a productive schedule, a productive training, a productive a coaching session going forward. And a lot of you don't think like this. And I think, and this is where most of you are suffering, because just because you see one one provider of training that's giving you a cheaper price, and just because everyone else is going to that provider, do you think it's the right thing for you to do? Is it going to help you land that dream job? Because I guarantee you, the amount of people that I still get WhatsApping me that is saying that they've picked another training provider, but they're still talking to me. The funny thing is this, is that even though you have picked training from me, you picked training from another provider, another training partner, not me, you're still talking to me. That is the funny thing for me, is that you know where the value is, but you're not booking the training with the right person. But you, at the end of the day, you're going to lose out if you do that. You should book the training where you know where the skill set is, where you know you're getting the right skills, the right indication, the right knowledge, where it's coming from. Because a lot of you are just basing this on cost. This is the problem. This is the this is the problem that you're all facing. So I'm just answering a few questions here. Um, cool. So if you have any questions, feel free to fire away. And I'm just going to check. Usually we get a lot of questions on Twitter, as you guys know. So I'm going to just check up right now what the situation is. And during that time, if you have any questions, feel free to write that down below. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on terms of what you guys think is happening to the industry, how we can really progress our careers forward. I feel that a lot of us struggle. I think a lot of us, you know, a lot of us are struggling most of the time because we really don't know how to take our careers forward. That's the fact of the matter. And because we are unable to really understand how to do this on a practical level, we suffer. We suffer more than all. And we sacrifice ourselves, and nobody wins. Nobody essentially wins from this. And this is the problem. This is the problem. We are It's like the blind leading the blind. And this is the problem. When you pick training from individuals that are don't know where to take your career, you're essentially heading down which could cause you inadvertently a lot of problems. And it happens more times than not than you can actually imagine. This is the problem. This is the problem here. So we need to be in a position to get into a position more than ever. That's going to help us. That's going to get us being more practical. By allowing us to do all these things, we can get more concrete in terms of what we want to do going forward. So if you're joining me now, if you're joining me in my live, feel free to leave a question down below, comments that you may have. Free live coaching on the air with a coach, certified coach with 15 years plus experience in the digital transformation space, career coaching space. Anything that you want to ask, feel free to write in the questions right now. I will answer it on the air right now. This is free advice. A coaching call with me is extremely expensive. I'm doing this for your guys' benefit. Are you struggling in your job? Are you struggling to get that pay rise, that promotion, if you want that career change? Any question that you may have, feel free to write that down below. I will happily answer those questions, as I love answering them, giving you guys good advice and good support going forward. So if you have any questions, write them down in the chat. Within the comments. If you're watching me from YouTube, write in the YouTube's, and I'll see the chats come through. Twitch, Twitter, same things, guys. If you want to communicate with me, my number, my WhatsApp is on the air. If you see a message come through, it'll come straight to my phone. I will answer it on the air live. So anything you want to ask me, feel free to ask me. Now, this is the chance that you have. Career coaching. If you're struggling in your place of work, if you're struggling to find a job, if you are not getting the respect, the recognition, the pay rise, if you're struggling to make extra cash, extra money, feel free to write that down. I've had helped hundreds of people over the years live much more prosperous lives and actually build successful businesses. So I would like to see some questions and answers on the air today. Anything that you guys would like to ask, I am more than happy to answer them. Do you still recommend Scrum Master training? Absolutely. That was from Twitch from a guy called and so Andrew, thank you so much. Yes, Scrum Master training is still widespread across the world, is one of the hottest growing industries in the world, and you should be taking it. You should be taking it regardless. If you're interested, drop me a message and you can find out more details. Any other questions, feel free to write them down. I'm more than happy to answer these on the air. As you guys know, I love taking these questions on the air. So, one thing that you guys notice is that on the channel, we are definitely focusing more and more on aspects which is you could say much more difficult aspects of Scrum Mastering, and you see a lot of other channels are starting to kind of copy. Yes, I said it. You see a lot of other channels that are starting to copy the contents of what I'm saying on my channel. Why? Because we are leading in this area. We are very much leading the space in this place, and people are seeing the value here. They're believing in it, and it's allowing them to really get what they're looking for. Because I find a lot of the time there's a lot of people which they don't really care what they're talking about. They're not really there's no real value in terms of what they say. And because of this, everyone doesn't get what they're looking for. Nobody gets it. And not only that, there's false information. You need to be careful, guys, that there's a lot of YouTubers that are spreading false information regarding some of these topics. And this is where I'm trying to differentiate, I'm trying to draw the line here. Uh, by us doing this, we can effectively make proper advice to people that's help people gain advantage. It's going to help them make a better career, make a better lifestyle going ahead. So if you want, if you're in your job, if you have questions about specific things, write them down below, because to take a coaching class is expensive. So if you want to take that free advice with me right now, complimentary, call it humanitarian help, you want to call it, feel free to write in the comments down below. I don't care how ridiculous the question is. Where are you based? Where are you coming from today? I'm based in Dubai, and originally all the way from Scotland. Hopefully you've detected that from the accent, and happy to answer any questions that you may have. Question here from David. What's the difference between the PMP and Scrum Master training? Very good question there. So, guys, when it comes to PMP, it's project management training versus Scrum Master training. Scrum Master, well, let's just focus on the SSM, Safe Scrum Master, which is my favorite course. I love that course, the best course. When it comes to Scrum Master training, it's the one I recommend for everyone. What I find is that you should actually take Safe Scrum Master training first and then take PMP training second. Not only will that help you get a better understanding, it will actually set you up quite nicely to become a better facilitator in real life. So take that advice. It will really help you guys going forward. If you're liking the live stream, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you share the stream, like the stream, whatever you have to do, just so to help the algorithm out a little bit more. Are Scrum Master training still worth it? Yes, it is 100% still worth it. If you don't do it, you're missing out. As simple as that. Another question here. How many hours of experience does it take to become a Scrum Master? So, guys, difficult question. Uh, some of my best coaching clients have taken about a week. Yes, you heard it. But my best ones, the ones that stay committed, that are wanting to go the whole distance, it can take up to a week sometimes. This is not like so what I offer on my side is not 2-day coaching packages. I'm offering the full experiential experience to make sure that you become the best version of yourself, so you can land that job that you're looking for. This is what I offer from my side. Another question here. Career opportunities when you take Scrum Master coaching. So there's a lot of career opportunities. If you want to become a project manager, you can become project manager. If you want to become a team lead, you want to become a Scrum Master, you want to become a product owner, product manager, Agile coach, program manager, any one of these things. You have a host of opportunities that open up. In fact, I've had more senior members, which are VPs and directors and chief technology officers, take this because they find they like the topics, they want to run their teams in this way, which was very surprising for me. Very surprising for me, because if you think about it, the stuff that they teach you in this is important. It helps you make a better foundation for the team going forward. So absolutely, this is a good thing. This is a very good course to take. Guys, any questions that you have, feel free to write them down below. I'm more than happy to answer anything that you would like to ask. Just got a question there. I'll see if this person wants to give me this wants to mention it live on the air. Nope. I'm just asking if I should ask this on the air, and the person saying no, it's a private one. Okay. Okay, fine. No problem. No problem. So, guys, if you have any questions that you would like to ask, if you're struggling or anything, career coaching, career advice, anything that you would like, feel free to ask me down below. And also let me know where you guys are coming in from. With the world. We usually have a lot of viewers from the United States, Middle East, and Europe. So let me know where you guys are coming from if you're joining me from around the world today. So write that down in the chat. How different is Agile methodology from Scrum Master training? So, guys, it's an interesting question from Jonathan. Agile is the root. Scrum Master training and product owner, project manager, all that stuff is our different aspects. They're different aspects to the one thing. They're all stemming from the one puzzle, right? From that root thing. They all kind of come down from this. The Agile is the root. So when you take Scrum Master training or any of these training courses, what you're actually seeing here is aspects of the agility as well. So no matter what course you take, you will cover Agile within those courses because it's a critical piece, it's a major piece within there, and you have to cover it, right? So you will be exposed regardless to agility within those courses because it's a major piece, and you need to know exactly what's going on in these areas. If you don't do that, then you won't develop that holistic understanding. So that hopefully that explains the question there. How would you make more money online by taking a Scrum Master certification? One-to-one coaching, that is a good way because a lot of Scrum Masters need help. A lot of Scrum Masters are struggling more than ever. So that is just true reflection, but a sad reflection as well at the same time. A lot of people are struggling. They don't really know how to execute this profession to the best of their abilities, and because of this, they struggle. This is the unfortunate reality to what is going on right now. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to write them down below. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out on any of the following topics that you want to discuss. If not, we'll stay live on the air for one more minute. One more minute. If you have no more questions, we'll shut down the live stream. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's participated in today's live stream. Hopefully you've gotten some value. Hopefully I've answered your questions in the best way possible. And if you have any other questions, feel free to drop me a message on my WhatsApp. Any questions that you may have, feel free to write them down. I always answer them as much as possible. Check out my other social media accounts. Feel free to like this live stream, share it with anyone that you'd like to share it with, and if you have any questions, feel free to write them down below. Career coaching, if you're stuck in your job, you're struggling in your workplace of work, need some advice, feel free to write that down below. 15 years plus experience, certified career coach, certified executive coach. Feel free to anything in the time remaining. Any questions that you may have, I would love to. I'm giving it another 60 seconds, guys. 60 seconds. If you have any questions, how was your day at work today? Are you struggling or anything? Is there any advice that you guys need? Feel free to write a question down below. Like the live stream if you are liking what you're hearing. Feel free to share. Subscribe to the channel. Set about 30 seconds left, guys, before I stop the live stream. Any questions that you may have. Cool. Okay, I think we'll call it a wrap for today. So thanks, guys, for watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next